Welcome to video 5 in the Overcoming Self-Doubt series. So far we've talked about sort of the understanding of how does self-doubt happen and what kind of things cause that. And then we move to the next video on ways to start making change, to create an awareness practice, to become present, to be able to be with what we feel and see what's really going on and understand from sitting and being still, to be able to look at our mind, our feelings and emotions, and to sort of see the bigger picture a little more. And then in video 3, we went into gratitude. Using gratitude, focusing on things you appreciate and enjoy in life to start reorienting your focus from negative thinking, negative thoughts, onto things that you like. And then the last video before this one, it was about success steps, creating steps to feel successful and create self-confidence. And that's really a big solution in overcoming self-doubt, is creating confidence. So hopefully it's fairly windy today. Hopefully you can hear me well and there's not much wind noise. But today I want to talk about the next step in this. And really it's about, well, if we want to really overcome self-doubt and create confidence, we have to learn to become comfortable with uncomfortable feelings. And it's really not that easy to become comfortable with uncomfortable feelings. We don't like them, we push them away. That's why things that we don't like the feeling of, we don't do. If we didn't feel uncomfortable, there was something we wanted to do and to put ourselves out there, and if we didn't feel uncomfortable, we could go and do it. It would be easy because we wouldn't have those uncomfortable feelings blocking us. When we feel excited and we're really interested in something, it's really easy to be motivated to go do it. And if you didn't hit that block of uncomfortable feelings along the way, wouldn't it be a lot easier to follow through with it? How many times have you gone to do something that at one point in time you felt uncomfortable in some way, shape, or form, and you ended up stopping? Well, that happens a lot. That happens really easy. Feelings are challenging, but we're feeling beings. We're designed to feel. We can't experience life without feeling. That's life, the whole purpose of life, in a sense of feeling life, experiencing life as a human. And we experience things through feeling sensations in our body. And we can't really feel happiness without sadness. We'd never know what it was. And we'd never feel gain without loss, and understand and appreciate the joy of accomplishing something without that effort. So there's the polarity of the effort and then the achievement. And you look at the weather. Some days it's raining and other days it's dry. There's the polarity of warm and cold, day and night, bright and dark, and hot and cold, and all of these different things. Everything is working on a polarity. So the more we get used to being with the full range of how we feel in the moment, the more we can do anything. Sure, we might feel uncomfortable in something. It's stretching us. But if you want your life to change, that means I don't want to feel this way anymore. I want to feel better and more confident about myself. That requires change. You want that to change. You want the uncomfortableness, you want the blocks, the procrastination, the avoidance to change. You want the negativity in your mind, if that's going on, to change. So change requires change. And this is a really big one. To be able to learn to be with your feelings and emotions and practice cultivating the ability to become confident, you can be with what you feel. That becomes emotional competence, where you're completely confident that you can be with what you feel, even though you feel a lot. So if your goal's up here and you're down here, in order to get there, if you're not comfortable here and you can't handle what's going on in your life here, you try and move beyond that, and you're just going to fail and come back here because it's too uncomfortable, because you're already uncomfortable here. So how can you stretch yourself through all the steps it takes to get to here? It's going to be stretching you out of your comfort zone beyond what you can handle. So we have to learn to be able to handle where we are now, right here. And that's really simple, the awareness practice in the second video. And I'm actually down below in the link. There is a link here that takes you to a free mindfulness series that'll really help you to do that, to start to just practice doing a daily practice to be with your body and to understand how your mind works and to go through the processes of making change, this will really help you learn to become comfortable with what you feel. But ultimately, it takes time. It's going to the gym of practicing being with what you feel every day, taking the time, making the commitment to be with what you feel, so you can start to be okay with where you are. Now, I can take a little step forward and a little step forward and handle a little more, stretch myself a little more out of my comfort zone. Pretty soon, I'm not doubting myself. I'm actually starting to believe in myself that, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm confident that I can be with what I feel and I can learn what I need to do for this next step. I'm confident I can take another step a little bit more. I'm doing the success steps. I'm focusing on gratitudes and appreciation. Now I can do another step. I can breathe and get myself through this next step and look around and calm myself down because I'm practicing being with what I feel. Pretty soon you can achieve that goal, and then all of a sudden you've built a higher level of confidence that allows you to do more and more and more, and your confidence will just keep growing. And so sit every day, do that awareness practice, practice being with what you feel. But I really encourage you to go to the link down below and check out the mindfulness series on my website. It's free, no sign up required. I mean, really completely free. And I think you'll like it a lot. And if you're somebody that wants to go even further and you're not sure what to do, I offer a free hour consultation with people, a video consultation where we can talk about what your challenges are and what your goals are, what you want to achieve. And then we can talk about the process of how it might look to work with me. And if it feels like a fit, we can go from there. But for starters, the link down below, and this might be the last video in the self-doubt series, and I'm going to be moving on to some other topics. But I really hoped you enjoyed this series and you got a lot from it. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Pass it along to somebody you think might get some benefit from it as well. You could subscribe to my channel. I have hundreds of videos on self-help, videos of strategies to help you move through all kinds of challenges. So I wish you an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for watching. I'm Marty Peterson from Victoria, BC, Hypnotherapy, Victoria.